Good afternoon. My name is Casey Gibson, and today I am talking to you about the court case Proffitt versus Florida. This court case took place in 1976. However, this is not the only court case that took place in 1976. There are actually 4 other court cases that happened the same year about the death penalty. Those court cases are Gregg versus Georgia, Jurek versus Texas, Roberts versus Louisiana, and Woodson versus North Carolina. All of these court cases presented the issue of whether the death penalty was cruel and unusual. So the nature of the case for Proffitt versus Florida was he was sentenced because he committed first-degree murder. He was sentenced and charged for the death penalty by the Florida Supreme Court. Charles William Proffitt was convicted, and he tried to challenge the Florida Supreme Court because of the constitutionality of both his death sentence and how Florida's sentencing procedures happen. He challenged his death sentence because he thought the death penalty was a cruel and unusual punishment. He challenged the sentencing procedures because it was arbitrary, because it permitted judges rather than a jury to act as the sole sentencing authority. According to my research, one of the websites that I have stated that the issue presented by this case is whether the imposition of the sentence of death for the crime of murder under the law of Florida violates the 8th and the 14th Amendment. However, the holding or the decision of the court was 7-2. The courts decided that the death penalty was not cruel or unusual punishment. The courts also state that the Florida's capital sentencing procedure was not unconstitutional. The Supreme Court was not the only one to make this same type of decision when it came to the death penalty in 1976. Also, according to my research, another website states such strict requirements sufficiently safeguard against the presence of any constitutional deficiencies arising from an arbitrary or capricious imposition of the death penalty. There is a slight impact on the area of forensic psychology when it comes to this court case, Proffitt versus Florida. The court ruled the punishment of the death penalty to be constitutional. However, when the sentencing authority is provided adequate individualized information. So this information has to be guided by clear and objective standards. 3 of the court cases that I said earlier, their rulings uphold death penalty statutes devised by the respective states. The statutes share factors that the courts see the death penalty as more fair and effective in creating a system of guided discretion. These 5 case rulings reinstate the death penalty as well as establish limits on the state statutory death penalty schemes. This set a motion in history and challenged the death penalty's jurisprudence. Thank you. Have a great day.